I'm thrilled to be here today with the Martin Luther King Commission headed by Reverend Thompson and all of these wonderful community leaders who have for so many years dedicated their time and their service to commemorating the life of Dr. King. This will be the 27th year that we do it. The activities actually started yesterday and will go all the way through the President's inauguration on Monday. Yeah. This is about remembering, it's about celebrating, and it's about acting. And as Dr. King said, this is a day on, not a day off. So I'm thrilled to be with them. Dr. King obviously lived a life that has been the beacon of hope and light for so many people in America. He talked about so many things. He talked about justice and he talked about nonviolence. And the people of the city of New Orleans have always had a great and deep affection for not only the work that he did across the nation and the world, but specifically the work that he did in the city of New Orleans. And there are many people here that have a personal relationship with Dr. King and his family. And they've dedicated a lot of time and a lot of their lives to commemorating the best that Dr. King had to offer. So Dr. Thompson, on behalf of the people of the city, I want to thank you and all of the members behind us for all the work that you have done and all the work that we're going to do to make Dr. King's dream a reality and to take his message and to make sure that it lives a very, very long time. So thank you very much for all the work that you've done. Thank
you, Mayor Landrieu, and thank you for receiving us this morning. This commission, along with myself, want to thank you, sir, for being with us this year, and also the committee of staff. It was very assistant in helping us to put on this great event that we have for the entire citizen of New Orleans. It is a treat. We started off on yesterday with a wreath-laying ceremony and a march in the area where the New Zion Baptist Church, where Dr. King came and was as the founding president of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. And that took place yesterday. Today, we're having a great event because we wanted to remember one of the persons that had been with us for years and no longer here, Dr. Elliott C. Willard. We have an educational series going on at the historical St. James Church this afternoon for 6 p.m. I want to invite the community to come out there. And then from then on, all the way, as the mayor said, culminating on the day of the inauguration of our 44th president, we got events all through the city. And just to run down real briefly for them, on Thursday we at the main library at 12 noon. And still overcoming odds, that's what the theme over there at the library. They got great speakers, good liturgical dancing. That evening, we're over at the Franklin Avenue Baptist Church. Pastor Fred Lude and his congregation have opened up the doors. The United Teachers of New Orleans is bringing a school choral concert, and we have a choir coming all the way from Norway, as they come every year and celebrate along with us. Friday, we have something new. We have Mr. Dan Williams with the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation. They have come on board. They are bringing national, international stars and some local stars. They will be celebrating Dr. King's birthday through jazz, and New Orleans is known for its jazz. On Saturday, we have the Hands on New Orleans, and Hands on New Orleans is a group of young volunteers because Dr. King said everybody can be great because everybody can serve. Well, we got the young people who will be going through the community with the American Red Cross, putting out brochures, telling folks how to have safety and fire prevention. And then Sunday, we have some of the Memorial Committee people here, which will be one of our highlights. We have all the high echelon of the community participating with that. We want to thank Reverend Dejan and Reverend Warren Ray and the rest of that committee for bringing us a great program which will take place at Dillon University. And Dillon University, Chapin here, we call him the new kid on the block. He comes from New Jersey. And one of the things, say real briefly what you have over at that school, sir.
Well, one of the historical treasures we have with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was the pulpit that he preached at when he came to Dillon University, and we use it every week. So it will be there, and you'll be able to look at it, touch a piece of history.
Right. And then finally, we're back here Monday at the steps of City Hall to begin our program. And from here, we'll go over to Dr. King's monument once again and lay our wreath there. I want to thank the mayor and like I said, all his staff, because when I went over there Monday, I noticed a whole lot of work going on, and I've been informed that that work will be in honor of other civil rights workers. So I'm elated.
That's it. Thank you very much. All right, we'll be happy. Any other comments?
Culminating activity.
Oh, say that. Say Charlie. Say Charlie, culminating activity.
Okay, once we finish the march, I'm asking everyone to come over to Ashe Cultural Arts Center for the 15th annual Martin Luther King Jr. art exhibit sponsored by the National Conference of Artists.
And you also you will have for the inauguration, mention that, because some people can't get to Washington, mention that. He will also have over at the Ashe Center, we know that the president is being inaugurated, and a lot of us can't get to Washington, D.C. He's going to have a big screen over there, so those who want to come, they can see that historical event.
We're bringing Washington to New Orleans.
That's
But I just, to wrap up, I'm really just thankful to all these individuals. They've been such great leaders for the city of New Orleans. We continue to struggle. We continue to find a way to bring peace to our streets, to make New Orleans a city of peace. And that's going to be something that we're going to really kind of focus our attention on. And of course, Dr. King spoke a lot about nonviolence and about safety, and we'll talk about that. Monday will also be a day where we commemorate a day of first. We have Pastor Fred Luter, who is the first African-American head of the Southern Baptist Convention in the history of the United States of America. We also have Justice Johnson, who will be the first person of color to be the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of Louisiana. We have Mr. Carl Stewart, who is a judge of the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeal, who was the first person of color to be the Chief Judge of that really important court that helped lead in civil rights. And of course, we're going to be inaugurating the first African-American president for his second term. And so that's going to be a historic day.
Yes,
we've come a long way, and
yes,
we have
sir.
a long way to go, but it's a good start. And so I want to thank everybody again, and God bless all of you. And
Thank you, sir.
we'll see you over the weekend.
Yeah.